Hello, brothers and sisters in Christ. Today we shall be reading chapter 9 from the book of Ecclesiastes together. For I considered all this in my heart, so that I could declare it all, that the righteous and the wise and their works are in the hand of God. People know neither love nor hatred by anything they see before them. All things come alike to all. One event happens to the righteous and the wicked, to the good, the clean, and the unclean, to him who sacrifices and him who does not sacrifice. All is the good, so is the sinner, he who takes a note as he who fears a note. The sun rises for everybody. That's what he's saying here. Verse 3. This is an evil in all that is done under the sun, that one thing happens to all. Truly, the hearts of the sons of men are full of evil. Madness is in their hearts, while they live, and after that they go to the dead. Verse 4. But for him who is joined to all the living there is hope, for a living dog is better than a dead lion. Verse 5. For the living know that they will die, but the dead know nothing. And if you notice, I have highlighted that small verse, that the dead know nothing, so please, that you may refrain from praying to the dead, because the dead won't hear you. Alright? And they have no more memory, for the memory of them is forgotten. Verse 6. Also their love, their hatred, and their envy have now perished. Never more will they have a share in anything done under the sun. Again, verse 6 is referring to people who are deceased. They are in a totally different dimension, a dimension that is not our physical dimension. They know not what is happening here anymore. Verse 7. Go, eat your bread with joy, and drink your wine with a merry heart, for God has already accepted your works. Let your garment always be white, and let your head lack no oil. It's mentioning garments that should always be white. White garments indicate purity. Verse 9. Live joyfully with the wife whom you love all the days of your vain life, which he has given you under the sun, all your days of vanity, for that is your portion in life and in the labor which you perform under the sun. Verse 10. Whatever your hand finds to do, do it with your might, for there is no work or device or knowledge or wisdom in the grave where you are going. I returned and saw under the sun that the race is not to the swift, nor the battle to the strong, nor bread to the wise, nor riches to men of understanding, nor favor to men of skill, but time and chance happen to them all. We are all given the same opportunity, the opportunity of time, as is mentioned in this verse. Verse 12. For man also does not know his time, like fish taken in a cruel net, like birds caught in a snare. So the sons of men are snared in an evil time, when it falls suddenly upon them. Verse 13. This wisdom I have also seen under the sun, and it seemed great to me. Verse 14. There was a little city with few men in it, and a great king came against it, besieged it, and built great snares around it. Verse 15. Now there was found in it a poor wise man, and he by his wisdom delivered the city. Yet no one remembered that same poor man. Verse 16. Then I said, wisdom is better than strength. Nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised. That means it wasn't appreciated, and his words are not heard. Verse 17. Words of the wise, spoken quietly, should be heard, rather than the shout of a ruler of fools. Wisdom is better than weapons of war. Certainly, is a very wise saying. But one sinner destroys much good. That concludes our reading of the 9th chapter from the book of Ecclesiastes. I hope this reading has blessed you all. Till we meet again, God bless you all.